Recently, another report of American police have killed a 12-year-old boy by the name of Tamir Rice. We have footage of what that looks like, and it is stated that the cops are basically going to pull up and they're going to shoot him within 2 seconds of getting out of their car. Anyway, here's the footage. Wow. I mean, there's always this defense from the cops that always says, "Oh, we had no other choice. There was no other way we could have done this." That's how they approach it. There's no other path that could have been taken. I think that's ridiculous. How about instead of 2 seconds, how about you wait 3 seconds or 4? Or what about instead of doing the drive-by, that's essentially what this is a drive-by shooting. Why don't you park 50 feet away, get out of your car and do the freeze or show your hands or evaluate the situation. You know, you're two grown men, the two officers there, two grown men with guns, and they can't handle a 12-year-old with a toy gun. Now, he is a toy gun, remind you. All right? I mean, what's really interesting, though, is what if this guy, or the child, what if he was a middle-aged white man who is out there with a real gun, not a toy gun, but a real gun, and the cops pulled up and shot him? People would be outraged. They'd be, "Oh, he was an all-American, exercising his rights, his Second Amendment rights, yeah, all-American." People would be outraged, but now it's because it's some black kid. People are like, "Oh no," because blacks are, they're more degenerates, or they're more involved in crime and that sort of thing. This is awful. This is awful. I remember, now I'm in Canada, and I remember playing with toy guns growing up. I think most kids did play with toy guns or had some toy guns. And if that happened in Canada to anyone, any child was shot by a cop with a toy gun, this country would be so pissed off. It would be outraged. It's just story and story again of these inappropriate killings that keep going on. Now, I kind of have a question. Why is it every time there's a story of a black man who gets killed by the cops, how come they always say that there's always, "Oh, he was reaching for his waistband"? Is this, what's with all these black people reaching for their waistband? Is it a genetic thing? It just must be what black people do. I guess it's just a thing. They go, "Oh, I'm black, and I pull out my gun because it's reach for my waistband. I'm black. That's what I do." This is absolutely stupid. That's all they have to say. "Oh, yeah, I was reaching for his waistband, so I just had to shoot him. Yeah, I had to take it down." See, that's the problem. Shoot first, ask questions later. That's the policy. You can see that's what's being done. You can see that's what's carried out. But the thing is, ask questions later, there is no ask questions later, in fact. It's just shoot first, because the person's dead and there's no questions to be asked anymore. So the policy is shoot first, period. That's it. Shoot first. Damn.